June 19, 2012. This is Justice Done Dirt Cheap. I had a scheduled hearing today, I believe at 9:30. Through exigent circumstances, I missed that hearing, and when I called in to find out when my next set of hearings was going to be, I was told by the Provincial Court Services people that I had actually missed my hearing by basically, I think it was an hour and a half, and I asked what I was to do about that, since oops, that was a mistake. What can I do about it? And I was told that I should appear at 1:30 and explain it to the judge. So I thought, okay, no problem, that sounds reasonable. Since court is all day long, I missed the morning session, why not jump into the afternoon session? To my surprise, when I appeared and was preparing for the 1:30 court hearing, which I thought was going to occur, I was arrested by the Fredericton Police Force. Constable Paul Esty arrested me and said that I had 2 warrants for my arrest. The 2 warrants were for failure to appear to the at the 2 hearings that were the hearing that was scheduled this morning. There was 2 charges that I was supposed to answer to. I was supposed to plead to charge of assault and another charge that I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm being charged with. It's basically an undertaking. I'm trying to understand the process a little bit more, and what's interesting is, since I had missed the scheduled hearing, 2 warrants were issued for my arrest, and that's why I was arrested, because those warrants. What was interesting is I was told the warrants were endorsed by the judge, which meant that I was not to be held in custody. Only I had to sign a promise to appear at a new scheduled court date, which is a month from now, and at that time I can explain whatever I need to the court. The judge that's hearing this particular matter is Judge, I believe it's Mary Jane Richards, and I was told that it's quite common that people will receive 30 days in jail for a charge of not appearing or failure to appear at a scheduled court hearing. So hopefully that goes well, and the judge is reasonable and considers what occurred today and basically deal with the pleading matter, because all that was scheduled today was I had to plead to the charges. I believe the charges are frivolous, vexatious, made in bad faith, and are actually only laid as a repercussion for me actually filing a civil suit against these individuals, because they have used the Fredericton Police Force in the past to vicariously cause me harm. They basically engage in fraudulent misrepresentation. They lie to the police and tell the Fredericton Police Force that things are occurring which are not. The Fredericton Police Force arrive, and if they basically get a hold of me when they arrive, they then assault, batter, and arrest me. They then release me without charges because there's nothing to charge me with, because it was only because of the fraudulent misrepresentations of these people. The names are Neil Rogers and Trina Rogers of 15 Fisher Avenue. These people keep making false, fraudulent misrepresentations, which they use the Fredericton Police Force as their personal little strike force And I would think by now the Fredericton Police Force would have realized that the cry of wolf has been shown to be thus far as to be false. There is no wolf. There's nothing illegal going on, and one would think the Fredericton Police Force would stop engaging in such conduct or participating in such conduct. But as has been my experience, the Fredericton Police Force continue to entertain these people and to continue to arrest me without any reasonable probable grounds, and then they release me without charge. Now, the newest installment of this is of serving in civil court. I filed a lawsuit for damages against these people, specifically naming them as the individuals who keep calling the police, providing fraudulent misrepresentations, and only because of that the Fredericton Police Force arrive and have caused me harm. If it wasn't for Neil and Trina Rogers calling the Fredericton Police Force, the Fredericton Police Force would never arrive at my location and have no reason whatsoever to arrest me. But because of the lies, misrepresentations, and fraudulent misrepresentations of these individuals, the Fredericton Police Force, when they have found me and got a hold of me, they've then proceeded to batter, assault, arrest me, hold me for some time, then release me without charge because there's nothing to actually charge me with. But through the process, I keep getting damaged, I keep getting harmed, I have my wrists twisted up. The Fredericton Police Force do something called pain compliance, which if anyone else did, it would be called torture. And if you've never been arrested, the Fredericton Police basically start yelling "stop resisting arrest," and use that as they're yelling "stop resisting arrest." They use all sorts of pain compliance techniques, and they go ahead and twist you up in all sorts of ways you never thought possible. And it's wrong if they do that. It'd be reasonable that they would just arrive at a scene and try to inquire or investigate as to what's going on before just jumping on people and twisting them up like a pretzel and arresting them. It's wrong that they jumped to the arrest part before any reasonable investigation. So that was my experience today. I was told, come on in at 1:30. You can explain your position to the judge. I did that, and when I arrived at 1:30 in preparation for the court hearing, what I experienced was arrest. I had to sign another promise to appear for a different court date, and now I have a third charge, which we'll see how that pans out. So thanks for listening. I encourage anyone else who has a court story to share your experiences with the rest of us, and hopefully we can all learn together. And I've never been charged criminally before with anything, and so it's a learning process for me. I'm doing these things for the first time and learning how the process works, and through sharing our experiences we can all learn collectively. So thanks for listening. Wish you a great day. This is Justice Done Dirt Cheap, Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada.